If you are looking to buy cheap and safe and reliable coin, go over to U7Buy and use code CV3 on U7Buy for 8% off. Link is in the description or link is in the comments to get cheap and safe coins so you can get the cards you want. CV3. We had a very big issue. The striker position was vacant and we needed somebody to fill it. And so it has now been filled by Jamie Vardy. And today we're going to be breaking down this card into 6 categories to help you decide whether or not you should buy this card and if the card is even good or not, using the metric of wondrous, mid, or doo-doo. But why should you listen to me? Well, I consistently get rank 2 and FUT champions. I'm also a top elite division player, so I believe I can use my ability to help guide you to use the best cards in FC25 to get you more wins. And so the categories we're going to be breaking this card down in is for one of the most important things you need for a strike. Obviously, that is the shooting and clinicality ability and the pace. I will make sure we get into that and tell you the best ways to use it for this card if you do end up deciding to buy it. But first, let's just start off with the stuff that are still important for a striker, but not as important, which would be the passing ability. Now, passing is something that's special for strikers if you know how to use it. Can Jamie Vardy do that tiki-taka Barcelona and do the 1-2s? I'll put it this way. I wouldn't recommend that too much. You hear me? Because he doesn't have tiki-taka Barcelona playstyle. He doesn't really have great passing stats that are going to be otherworldly. But he does have ping pass plus, so you can give those a try. But as a striker, you're not really going to be doing ping passes that much. So I don't look at him as an elite passer of the ball. But that's not what you're looking for, because say you pass the ball with him and it gets intercepted, you need to get the ball back. So what about Jamie Vardy's defense? He has 66 defense, so it allows you to press up top as a striker. But let me tell you something very important right here. Come closer to the screen. Don't give a damn about no damn defense. He's a striker. But what I do care about is that physicality. Can he hold off some of them strong center backs like Van Dijk or Antonio Runiga? We know about them. Super strong, bruiser plus type of player. Now Jamie Vardy's got that 80 strength, slight bit. If you were cooking some dough for bread, you would put half a cup of Puss in Boots in that dough, because he's not really very strong, but he's also not very weak. But what helps him is that aggression, to where you're running in behind for a through ball, there's a chance that he can hold his own because he's aggressive and really wants to get to that ball, which is what I did notice. So definitely don't be afraid to send him them through balls because of his physicality. I still don't believe he's a straight up Puss in Boots though. And will he win in the air for you? Looky here. He has great jumping stats, and I found if he went against midfielders in the air, there's a higher chance he would win that. But if he goes in the air against them center backs that have aerial plus or aerial, most likely it'll be like a stalemate animation, or he'll lose in the air, but there's still a chance that you can somewhat make it a problem for your opponent. But he's still not the best in the air because he doesn't have the play style, but he has good stats. But there's one thing that makes you second guess about this card just because the stats is low for a strike, and that's the dribbling ability. Can he do a little bit of that twist and turn? Well, look at here. The real question is, do you really want to do the twist and turns with Jamie Vardy? Let me explain. With this card, the play style that works the best for this card is really don't make him dribble much. Give it to other players like a Cam if you have him. Give it into a centre mid to sending them through balls over the tops. Give it into the wingers to get into the space and give him a pass or something like that. Because Jamie Vardy's dribbling isn't absolutely horrendous. That's why I do suggest the best chemistry style for this card really is the engine chemistry style, because it puts up his balance and agile, because that's a little bit shaky like Parkinson for this card. And it also increases his passing for it to be more tolerable. You still won't be able to do them first time passes very accurately consistently, but you'll be still accurate for the most part with his passing, except for his long pass. Oh my word, they can be very abysmal. But I do suggest you avoid dribbling with him as much, because you can create with other players and do what he does best, which we're about to get into. Let's talk about the pace. Now looky here. This dude's got 99 pace. Is he moving like Kupabe? You feel me? Well, listen. There were times I'm playing with this card, I'm like, yo, this has got to be the Flash's brother. Is he the one that has the mask on and suit and you can see that gargantuan chin? Well, I don't know. Maybe he is, because he was moving mad with his speed. He got the speed. Send them through balls in, he's gonna get there. Looky here. Now, what makes this card very overpowered is that he has quick step plus. So all you got to do to get in behind with this guy, hold the L1 button, wait for your opponent to bite a little bit, then let go of L1. I don't know what it is for Xbox. Then R2 boost, and he gets into spaces very quickly because of that 99 pace and the quick step to give you so many more opportunities to create goal scoring chance. And once you create that space, can you put that ball in the back of the net with Jamie Vardy? Well, look at here. He's got the power shot plus. And for a pacey card, that's one of the best things you can have, because if you get the step on your opponent, just that little space, use the power shot and blast it cross goal, and the keeper may have no chance, which is a beautiful sight to see, because that ball is going to be a zinger into the back of the net. But on top of that, he doesn't have the Trivela like I'm watching a telenovela playstyle, but it doesn't matter. Green time that, and that will also go in because he has a high curve once you put the engine chemistry style on it. So the ball will really go into the back of the net with the Trivela. But I don't suggest you do them finesse like Messi, because he doesn't have the playstyle, and in this game, it's still pretty bad. You may be able to pull it off in the box, one-on-one with the keeper, but try to avoid that as much as possible. But with all that being said, what do I classify Jamie Vardy as? Because that dribbling can throw you off. So I'm gonna say this. If you use this card correctly, like how I explained, I would classify Jamie Vardy sitting at the price of currently 1.5 million coins, I say he's wondrous. Yes, I said it, because I played with this card and he was really scoring so many goals. 3 games, 12 goals. Ridiculous. Yes, so definitely give him a try if you have the coin, and if you don't, be sure to use code CV3 on U7Buy. This card can really be broken for you. But wait, this one can be even crazier to help you win more games. Find out if this card is wondrous, mid, or doo-doo. Yeah.